Hey guys, Sam from Manfa's Makes and
Moose Mike.
So welcome back to all our returners and hi to any newbies. It's so great to have you here. Please do stick around a while and don't forget your thumbs. They really help more than you realise. And we are always lacking the thummies, which I don't understand. But anyway, so you are seeing this on Thursday. We are not filming on Thursday. We never film the day the content comes out. We pre-record. But on a Thursday, it is...
Tile of the week!
Thursday. I tried to catch him out. It didn't work. Anyway, yes, Tile of the Week Thursday. And if you are new here, you may be saying, what's Tile of the Week Thursday? Well, back in July, I was gifted this beautiful book as Happy Mail, 100 crochet tiles. And as I was showing it, I made a pledge here on this channel that I was going to make all 100 tiles, doing them one a week. Oh, excuse me. One a week until they were all done, and Mike, being the supportive partner that he is, decided to join in on that pledge with me. Last week we hit our quarter of the way mark, so this week we are on tile number 26, so this will be going for quite some time still, but it is one of our most popular segments on this channel. It is the one that gets the most views and the most comments. And for that reason alone, we are going to carry on because you love it so much, and part of a content creator's job is to give you content that you love, right? So that's why we are back again with tile number 26. So this week's tile was Compass Rose. It was designed by Julie Yeager. She did it in a sport weight and used a 4mm hook. We did not do that. We both used DK scraps or 3-weight scraps. We did use a 4mm hook though. Yeah, both used 4mm clover.
We did indeed.
Yeah. This one needed 5 colours, so we did pick 5 colours, and we did stick to the how they denote the colours to go, what order they go in. But we changed the colours from the colours in the book to what we wanted. So this week the tile is supposed to look like that. And yes, my book is falling apart. It's just one piece of paper. I do need to get it spiral bound, but I don't really know where we do that here, and I haven't had the time to check it out, but it will be sorted at some point. So yes, that is what the Compass Rose looks like. Nothing overly ambitious this time, I don't think. The special stitch they mention is a 3 treble cluster. We have done those many times before, so they were absolutely fine. The only comments I have is they start off with a 4 chain and slip stitch to join into a ring, and then you do your stitches into that ring. I thought that I would be a clever clogs and do a magic ring because I prefer a magic ring, and I always will choose a magic ring over the chaining and slipping together. But I quickly realised that that was a big mistake because the first 2 rounds they all go into that ring, and of course because I used a magic ring and I pulled it tight, I really couldn't get my hook into the middle of that ring, so I had to start over and redo it using the 4 chain slip stitch to join and follow the instructions, because instructions are there for a reason, Manfa.
And I continued with the magic ring and made it work.
Yes, he did, but that is because Mike's tension is slightly looser to mine, and he doesn't really yank his ring properly closed until he's gone a few rounds anyway. So I learnt a lesson that I shouldn't be a clever clogs and try and tweak the pattern to my preferences, especially with this one because it didn't work for me, and that they give these instructions for a reason and that I should follow instructions. So from now on I am going to follow the instructions to the T, unless I read forward a bit and I realise that the ring isn't used after the first round, and then I will opt for the magic ring every time. Other than that, it was a pretty simple tile to make. Nothing really stumbled us, confused us.
No.
We got it done in a fairly reasonable length of time. Yeah, not ecstatically raving about it, but not dogging it either. It was an okay tile. No frustrations, so that's always a bonus. I don't know if you've got anything to add to it, really.
There was no frustrations.
You actually said this isn't a bad little tile.
It's not a bad tile. I quite enjoyed making it.
And Mike rarely says that.
Yeah, I rarely say that. But to be fair, it looks decent.
Yeah.
And
it gives a
it
nice
was easy,
effect.
so
This wiggly bit here, in the colours we chose, has really made it look like a real burst, a real starburst pop. And just by changing the colours, guys, can totally alter how something is meant to look. Mike went down more of a, I'm going to highlight this starburst with his colour choice. I went with, I'm going to go white, which will blow everything out anyway to make it burst. Yeah, and I'm quite happy with mine. I would just change the green in the middle. Sorry, all you green lovers out there, but
I'm happy with my colour choice. I think my tension needs working on, to be fair, because it just didn't square off as much as I thought it would. But
they are more rounded corners, like they're not sharp, pointy,
no, but
really straight, you know.
my edges all the way along were a little bit like,
Yeah.
so I think my tension was changing.
But also, when you get to that final round, you are so excited to get to the end of that round that maybe you kind of speed through it and don't take as much care or attention as you do in the other rounds. But, you know, like we said, it was a fairly okay tile. So I think we should just show them at exactly the same time today, because we've gone through it in quite some detail. Now, mine is looking blue. It's not. It is Cadbury purple. My camera never shows purple. And Mike's highlighter green is looking very washed out and pale, but it is smack you in the face ectoplasm highlighter green. And what is looking red to you guys is actually a hot pink in mine. And because the camera is showing it as more blue, it is actually hiding the real blue.
Where my purple would be.
Yeah. So there we go. That is the compass rose done and dusted. And I know a lot of you Americans love it when I say done and dusted, because it's not a common saying over there. But it is done. We've dusted it off, got it out the way, and now we will move on to next week, which is called Lace Flower, and the designer is Rochelle Carmona. This one is only 6 rounds, guys. It's a itty bitty. There we go. So that is what is on the cards for next week. Well, we've kind of wrapped this up a lot quicker than we normally do. I don't really have much else to say other than point of interest. We are planning to go live on Saturday, all being well, fingers crossed. It is not scheduled yet because we need to just tweak a few of our Saturday plans before we can make it set in stone. But all being well, we will do our live on Saturday. And then on Sunday, my lovely yarny friend Amanda over at Obsessive Crochet Lady, she goes live at 12:30 Eastern, so just after midday. And I will be up on panel with her this week. So if you have nowhere else to be at 12:30 Eastern on Sunday and you want some company, please come and join myself and Amanda on Amanda's channel. We'll have some laughs and some giggles. It will be the first time, I think, that I've been on Amanda's channel. But yeah, come and show us some love. Come and show us some support. You know, chill out with us for a relaxing Sunday afternoon. It's going to be more like 5:30 my time. And my children will be returning from their dads shortly after we start the live. But obviously, if they come in, I can mute the microphone, go and say hi, catch up with them, and then come back. But yeah, please do head over, guys. I would really, really appreciate it. Obviously, weekend is family time. Totally understand if you've got plans with your own loved ones. But if you have got the time, please come and join us and we'll have some fun over at Amanda's place. Any other admin? Tomorrow, of course, keeping
Sorry.
you up.
No, I'm just really tired.
Tomorrow, of course, will be crochet catch-up. I have an FO, which you might have seen in a sneak preview in a little jazzy short that I did yesterday. If you haven't checked it out, please do so. So I have an FO. I have finally started my commission piece, and that will probably be about it, because the only other thing was this tile. So there will be crochet catch-up tomorrow, but Mike has got quite some good
I am
progress.
not going to tell you anything because you're going to see it on Friday.
Okay, well there you go. But I think you'll be very surprised and very pleased with what he's managed to get done. And then Saturday will be our live, so there'll be no video. Sunday, I haven't got a video planned, but I will think of something. I always do. Yes. So, and another FYI, thank you all so much for going and checking out those wonderful yarny friends of mine that I did the Spread the Yarny Love video for on Tuesday. I have had quite a few of them message me telling me that it really helped them out. It wasn't me that helped them out, it was you guys that helped them out, and we are really big on sharing the kindness, sharing the love, helping all our friends out, making their channels grow, giving them watch hours if they need them, because if ever there's a point where I can't do daily content, you know, if you went back and watched some of my old videos, that would still mean that my channel is active and there is still stuff going on. And, you know, a lot of the things you can do for us content creators are free. They don't cost you anything. Your thumbs up, your comments, your subscribing to people we shout out, all of those things are free. And they really do help, and the fact that you helped out some of my friends is fabulous. So thank you so much, and thank you for all the newbies for coming over, because my numbers are steadily growing as well, which is awesome. We are so glad to have each and every one of you. What can our topic be for our live on Saturday? Let's give them a bit of homework to do. Why not? We ended up doing British candy and chocolate on the last one, which was very random but very fun. What could our topic be? Because we don't really have anything to show. We haven't got any yarn hauls or anything, so...
No, but we could do show close-ups of what's behind us.
Yeah, and some people ask that sometimes.
Yeah. And some of the stuff that they can't see on the lives and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. But as a conversation starter, maybe your top 3 favourite yarns ever. Don't tell me down in the comments on this video. Come over on Saturday, chat with us, hang out with us, and let us know then. Because I think there will be a lot of differences amongst you all on the night. So, thank you so much for your time. That is literally it. Thank you to all our yarny friends who are doing this alongside us as well. Please do go and check them out. I may as well shout them out before we go. So the ones that are joining in are Lala, who is Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. Please do check her out. Lynette is doing tiles as and when she can, which is Charmed Grammy Crochet. I don't know if she's managed to do this week's tile or not, but please go and give us some love anyway, even if she hasn't.
Oh, yes.
There is the beautiful Nancy at She's Got Yarn Too. She has done a tile video, and I don't know if she's done this week, so check her, you know, keep an eye on her channel, see if she's gonna upload a tile video this week. Another lady is our beautiful Puddin', which is Elaine Brown. I will link all these people down below.
And just check it out, because the difference in colours makes it look different.
Definitely. I love seeing what they create, because I know obviously what I've made.
I mean, look at the difference between ours.
Yeah. We know what we've made, but to see their interpretation,
they just look completely different.
Yeah, their interpretation and colour choice is always interesting to see.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any of our wonderful friends that are doing it that we may have forgotten? John Boy hasn't done it for a while.
But he is doing it, so...
You do an intro for Lara and Lynette.
Mm-hmm.
Nancy's jumped on board. Elaine has done a video for a few weeks now. Think we've got the main players, but if I have for some awful reason forgotten you, put in the comments, what about me? I do it too.
And then everyone will see it.
And they'll come check you out too.
Oh yes.
So everyone I've mentioned, I will put down in the description box. Click on them if you don't already know them, which I would have thought you know them. But if not, just in case, their links will be down there. Check them out. Show them some love. Tell them we sent you if you like. Yeah. And that's literally about all we have. We'll see you tomorrow with what crocheting we've managed to get done this week. But until then,
stay safe.
Be kind.
Look after one another.
Get some good quality time in. We love ones.
Don't forget to tell us about your free yarns on Saturday.
Get some good quality crafting time in. We will see you in the next one.
Or around the YouTube shoots.
Bye guys. Love ya. See you tomorrow.